What's up, everybody? It's your boy Fred, your King again. Coming with the video. It's about his son, his teen killing, shocking, got shot at the birthday party. I gotta make good videos about this, I don't want to mess this up. Did this happen last week where he had to go to his daughter birthday party? She was 1, now she's 2 years old. A 14-year-old boy got shot at the birthday party, got killed, and some people didn't want to apologize to kill a 14-year-old man. But I'll call him a real man just lose his life. We gotta speak up to it, man. I feel bad about this young boy lose his life about this demon of the devil took the man's life and killed him. Now let's get to the video and watch this. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. And New Breed, do not take my talking points. I already know what you're gonna do. You're gonna make a video about this man, the little boy, just got shot. And you're gonna say something about him, he gonna be in a lake of fire. He's not. Cause I already know you gonna be in a lake of fire. So when I was you, don't come to my video and try to snatch things away from me. I'm gonna hold your ass to the carnival again. I ain't gonna joke. Now let's get to the video. And let's listen to it. RIP to that boy. Just lost his life. Thoughts to him. Like I say, he's in a bad place with the Most High. It's sad someone never took people's life like that. Let's get to it. And give me 1 second. When you interrupt someone video, I don't need that. So I'm gonna do this right now. And make sure you hit the like button. Shout out to my homeboy Jordan C for Life, Rango, Brayway, and Rollo. We have a studio. Brayway's on live right now, and he doing some bad things about New Breed, what he doing. They don't even care though, so let's get to it, alright?
Can't leave my baby right here. I had her in my arms, and then I dove down there, and then I look back over, and I see people running away from my son, and I see my son laying there crawling, and I'm like, damn, Amari. So I jump back over the counter with the baby. At this point, the gunman left out of the building, and then I had my baby and my girl was in the corner, and they had all ran out the back door. So I'm on top of Amari. I'm trying to grab him. I'm like trying to see where he's hit, because he's just sitting there just going, and I'm just like, man, I'm like, where you hit at? Where you hit at? And I look, and he had a hole the size of a nickel on his chest, and I'm just like, oh God, like, what am I gonna do? And the bullet where it was at, it was like near his heart, and I'm just like, I'm trying to soothe him and tell him keep fighting, and I wanted to give him CPR, but I didn't want to move him any certain way to where I would have made matters worse. And then bullets started coming back in there, boom, 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 boom. Bullets started coming back, but the shooter didn't come back in the building. They stood at the door and was shooting, and so I grabbed him. And I drug him and the baby to the side, and I gave my girl the baby, and I could try to get on the phone and call 911, but it was so I couldn't even think of what the address was, and me being as a dad, I feel like I failed at that because I didn't know exactly where we was at, but I didn't know it was gonna be a damn massacre.
But I called.
Yeah, so she ended up calling, and I was sitting right there, and then They said the police are here after about like I'll say 2 or 3 minutes of the chaos going on. They was saying the police, and I'm like, well, where they at? Because my son is in here dying. It's little girls. There's people in here laying down like hit. So I'm like, where are the police at? They like, oh, they outside. They don't want to come in because they think there's somebody in here. I'm like,
the police supposed to be doing that job to go inside and see what's going on. See, that's what I don't like the police do. They're supposed to be show up and see what's going on. The father of his son just passed away when it was a shootout. The police supposed to be asked a lot of questions. Hey, what's going on? What happened? And you know, his dad asked a lot of things. He said, look, I don't know what's going on. One of those teens shot my son, you know, this and that. This just happened right now, man. And I feel bad about his father had to take it real good. You know, he's cried about it. You know, it's a shame someone losing the family, man. You know, like what Newbie was talking about, Wago's mom death. I say, man, this is messed up. How you gonna talk about people's family, and you know who he is? You know, that's wrong. Now, the father of his son just gone, man. Throw this to him, man. I just feel bad for someone dead, man. Sure, if I lose my grandma, I will cry hard, man. I ain't gonna lie. But I will take it like a man. I'm gonna say this. If I cry real quickly, man, I'll say, man, I miss my grandma. You know, I love her, though. I got much love to her, man. You know, my grandma's still alive, man. She's only like 74 years old. She's almost 75, you know. But you gotta understand how family needs. Cause if you have family, they need a lot of help. They say, hey, you okay? Do you need something? You want me to give you something? You want me to give you like a drink, some snacks or something? You know, they will take that, you know? But now, it's sad things we had to see. And I got love for the family, man. Donuts to his son, man. Now he with the Most High, and see, I tried to hold the cry, man, but I'll tell you right now, man, this is sad. Once someone got killed, man, you know, my homeboy, when he used to have a heart attack, that man came alive, man. And I talk about my best friend, man. When I lost my best friend, man, but he back alive. I say thanks to the Most High, cause he had a heart attack a million times, man. It's the third time he almost had a heart attack. Everybody say he got a stroke, but it's not a stroke. But when he got broke his ankle, I had to go see him at the hospital, and then somebody actually put a trach on his throat. And I said to myself, man, I said, Lord, I now losing a friend, but he's my best friend for life. Can you please heal his throat, heal his ankle, make sure he be living, you know. I know he's very, very young, but he's getting old. Can you come him back to life, you know? And the Most High hears my voice. And I say thanks to the Most High. And I know the Most High did everything for my family, though, you know. Cause I can't lose nobody like that, man. If I got in a heart attack, and if I have a heart attack, my best friend gonna come to the hospital. He gonna see me with a trach in my throat. I said, man, I don't want that. I don't want no trach in my throat because I'm good. I got a good voice, man. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm talking. But end of the day, man, you gotta take care of your body, take care of your health. You know, you gotta take it real seriously, man. Everybody have a cancer. People get in a surgery. People have both of their legs cut off. It's crazy, man. I have an uncle named Ralph, but I don't have to do his business like that. I have an uncle. He have his two legs got cut off because he have a cancer, and they spread aside his whole leg. I say, nah, man. I said, man, I hope he okay. You know, we didn't see if we could go out there to see how you doing. You know what I mean? But you gotta check your family for real. But now to this happen right here, man, it's sad, bro. Losing a family, man. So let's get to the video, man. We gotta hear what he had to say, cause it's sad when someone got killed, man. All love to his son, man, for real.
I think there's somebody in here. So then, like, you know, the girl came and she was like, you got to put pressure on the wound. So I'm like, all right, I'm trying to put pressure on it. Then she come and put pressure on it. And then they was like, you got to give him CPR. So I start blowing on him, and blood the blood just kept, the blood. Oh, God. The blood just kept coming out his face, and I'm like, man. So I just started trying to give him CPR, and the girl started pumping on his chest, but I'm trying to keep something over his chest. And then the police come running through the door with their guns, acting like they superheroes, but everybody in here hitting. They running out the back door where all the kids went. All the people that's trying to survive then ran out the back. Y'all chasing somebody who ain't even out here, like, you know, hurting nobody. I'm like, the kids is right here that's hurt, laid out. So then they come around me talking about.
See how those people is, man? When you see a young man is laying down on the floor, got shot, they just went around to him and don't even look at him. They don't say, hey, you okay? They don't want to do that, man. This is crazy, man, when people do that stuff, man. How are you gonna walk away and someone is dead on the floor and you never check on that boy? That's an ignorant. That's an evil shit that people doing right now, man. His dad trying to save his son's life, and now it's too late. And some people know how to take care of know how to check on him and know how to take care of it. It's crazy. But his dad take care of his son. He got 2 kids now. No, matter of fact, 3 kids. 3 kids. He got 1 son and 2 daughters. One he's holding right now, she's only 2 years old right now. Man, it's crazy, bro. I don't know what to say, man. This is getting out of hand, man. Someone's gonna pay for this. I hope someone finds someone is actually killed that boy. And I hope someone will be in jail. I'm gonna hold someone accountable. It's not right to kill someone, man. Let's get to the video, man. This is sad, ignorant people for real, man.
You know what? Let us do our job and this and that. And they gave the girl like a foot wrap thing or whatever. And they said put pressure on the wound, So then we keep pumping. He was like 30 pumps, and give him CPR. So then we working that, and then I'm just sitting there looking like this ain't working. I'm like, I gotta get up out of here. So I'm like, son, man, just hold on. And I'm like, where's the ambulance? And they was like, oh, the ambulance just got here. I'm thinking the ambulance coming out. That the police get around me like, oh, let us do our job. I'm like, y'all ain't doing y'all letting my son die.
See?
So then I run outside. The ambulance still out there in the damn street.
See, the police, they're not doing that job. And you know, his dad is feel bad losing his son. But now you see a dumb evil cops and say, hey man, you gotta move back. I'm doing my job. No, you're not. You just stay in there. You just stay in your car and not do shit. You're supposed to be taking care of the things what's going on. Don't be so. Cops, do not be lazy, man. Come on now. You're supposed to do your job. You know, his dad is not happy who he losing his son. Come on now.
They out here dealing, trying to tell motherfuckers outside, oh, don't do this, don't do that. So I had to grab one of the paramedics. I'm like, man, my son is dying. I'm not finna let my son die in here like that. So then we ran back in there. And he was like, oh, we got to get him outside. So then, you know, we picked him up and then we just carried him all the way outside to the street and laid him out on the street. Then they got this machine to, like, you know, the pump, just keep pumping his heart. And, you know, like, they was like, we got to get him on the gurney. Like, we got to get him on the gurney now. And then this girl out here laid out. They got old boy out here laid out. So then they put him on the gurney and then I'm like,
It was 14 people that got laid out because they got shot by one of these damn criminal people, man. If people had criminal records, they know better not to shoot your own people, man. Come on now. Now you got this boy losing his life. It's messed up, man. Make sure you hit the like button, man. This is very important right now, man. I don't know what y'all doing, but if y'all give me no views, if y'all don't put no lights up, y'all think that y'all holding yourself back. You holding yourself back because the devil told you to hold yourself back. Come on now, you need to do the right thing. Click the like button, subscribe, like what Rego said. If y'all don't give him no views though, y'all need to do what the right thing what Rego says. He tried to dispose that devil of New Breed, and y'all is hating on him. You hating on Rango? Stop hating on Rango, man. Support that dude for real, man. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all need to support Rango and my homeboy Jordan T for life, man. Even Rallo and Bray Rays. Y'all need to support me too. If y'all don't want to do anything for me, it's all good. I'm gonna hold y'all in the carnival. This ain't no joke, all right? So let's get to the video, man. This man is losing his son's life, man. His dad's not even happy, man. Come on now. What did the Bible say if someone try to kill his own people, and now he's going to be up in heaven? Come on now. That man lost his own son. Now he's with the Most High.
Man, can I ride there back there with him? They was like, nah, you can't ride back here. You can ride in the front though. And I'm just like, man, like on the movies, like they always let people ride in the back. So I'm just kind of tripping, like, why they ain't letting me ride in the back? So then they was like, oh, it's too many cars. It's too much people out here. So we're gonna have to wait and we're gonna make an entry. Then we gonna have to make an exit. So I'm like, all right, well, whatever you gotta do, we need to get there. So they make a little exit to get out of there, and I asked the paramedic, like, okay, like, why y'all driving so slow? Like, anytime I see the paramedics, like, they doing 100, he like, oh, well, we gotta drive at a certain speed, so, they can do their job back there. So I was like, man, that's understandable. Like, I understand that, because I'm like, okay, I'm panicking right now, but like at the same time, I'm like, I don't want them to get in the accident or something else happen and where we don't make it to the hospital. So I had to calm myself down. So when we get to the hospital, this is probably around like 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And I keep asking him, like, is he all right? I'm like, is he all right? I'm like, Amari, keep fighting. And I'm just, it's just like going through my head over and over and over. My baby just sitting there.
Stop buying generic Viagra if you're over 40. You qualify for 9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra for just $7.
It's going over and over, my baby.
He's taking it hard, man. He's crying for his son, for real. He's taking so hard to get his son back. It's very, very sad, man. Now you see his dad is not very, very happy with that. When someone loses a son, he really loves his son so much. He got wonderful kids, man. And he's a family man. Now he loses only one child. Man. See, New Breed, he got 6 kids, and he didn't know how to take care of his own family, man. Now he's mad about, oh, my mom's at the hospital. I need someone to pray for me, please. Nobody not going to be praying for you, New Breed. Nobody not going to be praying for your mom. I don't even care about your mom at all. But you know better than that what you did to Rango's family. It's your fault. But it's your goddamn fault. So now, this man right here, his son is gone. He got a wife. She cried about it. They taking it hard, man. See, that my homeboy, he didn't cry, but he still loved his uncle, though. I'm going to tell you one thing. My homeboy loved his uncle. And he passed away already, man. And I always sent him flowers. The most I gave him the white birds, the white doves. And they flew everywhere they go. And I appreciate the Most I did. That's all blessing to the Most High, man. And this is sad out here, for real, man. Everybody losing their family. It's getting out of hand, bro. Give me a minute. Got something in my eye, man. It ain't cool. All right, let's get to the video, all right?
times he tell me that that KK got hit, but KK is okay. And I'm like, okay, thank God. I'm like, okay, I seen my baby. And then I'm like, where's Pierre? Because in the midst of it, he was lost. And they was like, oh, he's fine. So we get to the hospital, they like, oh yeah, when we get there, you gonna have to go out here, and they just basically let me out to another room, and I'm just like, why y'all sending me out to a room? Why y'all don't take me up there with my son? Why can't I be in the same triage with him and just see him fight, or just be there to hold his hand or anything? They didn't let me do none of that. That's why I think my son was already gone before we even got to the hospital. So then after 7-8 hours of just waiting at the hospital, they keep telling people, oh, we can't give anybody any information because we trying to get everybody.
Well, they need to get that information. He need that information because he want to know what's going on to his son. His son got shot in the head, in the chest. You see what I'm talking about? The Dango hospital people supposed to be let him see his son. They need to do that. That's their job. Let that man see his son. And now, guess what? It's too late. Man, I'd be so mad. I went to go see my homeboy. He was at the hospital in a nursing home where he got in a trach in his throat. And guess what? He's home now. Now he got his own place. Now everyone so happy to see him home, man. Shout out to my homeboy Jones TV for life, man. That man is very, very got a good heart, man. He let me stay his own place. That's what I talk about. It's love, man. Nobody don't have no goddamn love to the Most High. Nobody got no love to the family, man. This is crazy. Very, very damn crazy. Now let's get to the video, man.
We trying to interview everybody and get all the questions that we need, but I had been interviewed twice, and I had already talked to an officer. So at this point, I'm done talking. I'm trying to figure out where my son is and how and what's his condition. So then like about an hour later, they come back downstairs with my son's jeans all cut up. He was like, oh, we had the officer give me my son's jeans, talking about we had to cut up his pants to get him off of him, and then I'm looking. He got feces on it. I'm like, man, like, why? Like, what's going on? Like, is he okay? Oh, I can't tell you that. So I'm just like, okay. So now I'm feeling like, okay.
See, that's what I'm talking about. When he trying to talk to the police, they don't want to know about it. See what I'm talking about? That's a hypocrite what the cops do, man. The cops supposed to be told him everything. Because he wanted to know about his son. That's all I had to say. He didn't want to know about his son. You know? This is sad, man. I can't stand what people doing to the other people that way, man. It make him frustrated for real. It make him frustrated for life, man.
This is bad because, they done gave me... Y'all done came down here and gave me a pair... The only jeans he had on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just gave me some... And I'm like, okay, so what's going on? Like, because we was the first ones there from that incident. So I'm like, damn, should I be getting the news first? And then other people just start coming in. And then, it was just a whole waiting game. And then they didn't really start answering questions until a lady spoke up. And then people started getting angry. Like, we've been here for 6 hours and y'all ain't said nothing. And y'all telling people that we coming down here and we gonna talk to y'all. Then they come down there and was like, oh, we don't have any answers for y'all. And then they just came back down there and said, oh, we waiting on the sheriff department to get more answers. And we like, well, answers from who? Because everybody here was either at this party and we told y'all whatever we knew, and all we seen was one gunman. And I don't even think everybody seen the gunman, because as soon as he came in there shooting, people took off running. I was the only person that actually got to see the gunman because I looked dead at him when he started shooting.
You see that? He said he see the gunman and he looked at him. And he said, man, I can't believe you killed my kid. I can't believe you killed my kid. You took out a leave. Now they got him. Now he's got them in jail for killing that boy. Man, this is, like I said, you need to get with the might of Christ, man. Y'all need to get with Christ to life. I'm telling you right now, you need to get Christ to life till y'all show it to Christ, man. He's going to come return for real. I don't know what y'all been doing. Y'all been showing your ass Y'all crazy, man. Y'all need to think for real. Y'all need to think straight. Come on now.
But he had on all black. What else you want me to tell me? Well, tell you, like, he had on all black, he had a mask. You know what I'm saying? And, like,
a ski mask.
I can't say he was light-skinned, dark-skinned, had long hair, short hair. I don't even know his name. I barely even knew half of the people. And I know people probably right, oh, they shouldn't even been there. But like, you ain't gonna know until you was put in a situation where you like, okay, well, maybe not. Like, yeah, I would have rather not have went to the party. My son really didn't want to go. He wanted to go play night hoops. But we was invited by some family friends, and I don't associate with everybody that was in that party. I was there on the behalf of my baby, my daughter, and my younger kids, because the person who threw the party, her son, played with my son. You know, her daughter is the same age or a year older than my little baby girl. Her mama birthday is the same day as my daughter's. So that's where these connections just started coming in at. Like, whoever else was there, I had no social relationship with them or anything like that. The only thing was that they were associated with people that are rapping out of that area, and my son so-called
See what I'm talking about? I got tears in my eyes with this happened right now, man. Oh, Lord, please. Wipe my tears off my eyes, Lord. I could tell why people are so angry about it. You know, I do got love for everybody, for real, Lord, but I'm going to tell you, Almighty, wipe the tears out of my eyes, Lord, because I could tell what is going on. Lord, put him up there with you. Make sure he's okay with you, Lord. Protect that boy he has. That's his real son. You know, he got a wonderful family, but I'm going to tell you right now, Lord, I pray unto you for everything you're doing, Lord. In our name of Christ, amen. Man, bro. You gotta keep your head up, keep your emotions, man, because right now, for real, it's getting worse, man. I'm telling you right now, this is getting sad. Losing a family, man, I feel bad, man. You know, this is not even that funny for real. You know, we gotta keep it real, man. You know, people had a lot of families losing their life. You know, like hurricane, everything's going on. You gotta protect yourself and be around with the Lord, man. I swear.
Listen to some of their music or knew about them and just wanted to meet somebody. That's just like me wanting to meet the Jacka or Mac Dre or somebody that from my era. Like that, like.
If you think your child may have autism, it's important to act quickly. At Action Behavior Centers, we want to reduce barriers to diagnostic support for pediatricians and families.
Hold on. My apology. Just give me a second. Hold on. All right, now I'm back. I don't know what just happened though, but I'm back to it. Let's get to it. All right.
At one point I was trying to do music and everything, but me as a father, I knew I had to change because of what the rap was turning into. And now that my son is gone, I don't think I fully changed enough, because if I should have told him to stay away from him. I should have said, they gonna be there? No, we ain't going to that party. But at the same time, I was just trying to show a little bit of love back for the people that came and showed my people love. Because, you know, when I was throwing my baby's birthday parties, like, I'm like, well, who gonna come? We gonna throw a party. Who gonna come? They showed up. Yeah. They brought gifts. They showed love. Yeah. And at the time, like, they was the ones that was only showing love. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like, okay, well, we could go show love to their babies. Yeah. And that's the only reason why I was there. I ain't got shit to do with, my son didn't have nothing to do with nothing in that party. And now I feel unsafe. I feel like the weight of the world is deeply, heavily crushing me right now, because just by me being a black man in America trying to even survive out here, to get a good paying job or to build a small business, to even take care of my family, to pay bills and do whatever I got to do, just the weight of that, and just being a dad and being able to watch over your kids even when you gotta go and gotta leave them, like, and for me to be just in a situation like that and to lose a son, and I want my son to be known. I don't want him to go. He was already known, but I don't want him to die in vain.
I want to ask y'all a question. How many families do you have if someone that passed away? What do you do when when y'all in the funeral? Do y'all cry about it? Do y'all care about your own family so much? Because y'all need to think about it. You see, when I lost my dad when I was a kid, I was 5 or 6 years old, man. I cried for my dad, man. I went to his funeral. I took it hard, man. And I was like, man, I lost my dad. You know, he got kids. You know, I got a stepbrother. I got a stepsister. You know, they my logical family, man. You know, but now when I see that it happens, and I lost my grandma and my grandpa in the same time, you know, you lose everybody, man. You know, you had to cry. I went to my grandma's funeral, man. She was happy. You know what? She put a smile on her face, man. When I look at her, I say, I can't believe she smiled. You know why? Because she sees me coming. She sees me coming to the funeral, and she's happy to see me. My sister and my brother, they never show up because I know they're gonna be crying because they don't want to see their grandma. You know what I mean? And I understand they didn't show up, but you had to show up sometime. If something happened to my family, I gotta understand. If I lose my mom and my grandma, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna end up crying, and I'm gonna know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep it silence. It ain't no joke. I'm gonna keep it silence a little, man. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I lost my mom. I lost my grandma. She's gone, man. You know, I feel bad. I lost everybody, man. You know, if I go to my mom's funeral, you know, she's gonna be happy if I get to her funeral, man. But I love my mom so much. You know, she did big mistakes, but I still got love for her, man. I swear in my life, I still got love for her. That's why you got love for your family, man. This ain't no joke. I know they've been through a lot, but you gotta understand what your heart said. You can't let your heart be for the demons, man. You gotta stay with the Lord, what He said right now. You gotta have your heart belongs to the Lord Almighty Yahweh Shai. You know what I mean? Just don't give up anything. You gotta understand and learn. Let's get to the video.
And nobody remember him, and it just, that was just Amari, my 14-year-old son that could have been somebody is just gone now because you is out here playing like y'all somebody, and y'all ain't y'all here shooting at babies and like, come on now, like. So that's why I'm here, you know. That's why I'm doing this interview, because I want the world to see and to know about my son. The way he would just look up to me, the way he was looking up to me, and him just growing up, and I would wake him up every day. I go to the gym, and I'm like, Mari, you got to get ready for football. You got to come to the gym with me in the morning. I used to be like, nah, Dad, I can't go. I gotta grow. I'm trying to get 6 foot by I get to high school. And I was like, all right, man. But I didn't have the love. I didn't have the parents. I didn't have everything that I gave him. I didn't have a mama and a daddy and a brother and a sister and a brother and a sister. I didn't have none of that. I just had me and my mom and my sister, and I had to go through this the hard way. And I try to make life the way it's supposed to be for somebody. Oh man, I just love you, son. And like, baby, please, if there is some type of psychedelic way or some type of way that I can see you again and I can hold you, come see me. Come tell me that you are okay. Because I want to know that you went to heaven and you didn't die in vain. Because that's all I wanted was.
Let me tell you, my brother, your son is in heaven right now with the Most High. I'm just going to tell you right now, you know, I know you lost your son so very, very much. I know you got love for your son so much, but now he's in heaven with the Most High. But I just want to tell you, I know you're going to probably watch my video. I don't know, you're not going to watch it. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm sorry you lost your son. And I feel bad about it, you know. But I'm going to keep praying for everything till he get up there, man. I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm sorry about your son for real. People need to understand what's going on, you know. But I'm just gonna keep on throwing this to you and your son. You know, I'm just gonna do videos about this, and you know, because I'm gonna keep an update. Because I know you probably gonna keep an update what's going on. You know, this is crazy out here. I know you're gonna go to the funeral and do all that. You know, it's sad, but I'm sorry to hear that. Let's go.
You to just be somebody, but I knew that he was gonna touch the world and he was gonna be somebody, but I didn't know it was gonna happen like this. Mama said it was gonna be days like this, but she never said it was gonna be days like this. Never. In a million years, I would have never thought my baby would go out like this and it was gonna happen and he was gonna get murdered in cold blood at a little kid's birthday party. I don't know how I am going to live. I have to be strong for my family. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I barely struggle with how I'm going to pay my bills month to month. I barely struggle. I struggle with how I'm going to make it from day to day to day.
I recently purchased the most popular glucose meter online and decided to test.
All right, let's get to it. This is the reason why I don't like commercial, because every time you get commercial on your YouTube, it's keep on popping up. That's what the devil doing the dirty work, man. When you do videos, you gotta ignore the commercial stuff, man. This is the reason why you gotta do videos about this, you know. Let's get to it.
Today. Oh, they took my baby. There's nothing like him. There's nothing like him, man. When I talk about one of a kind, rare, like that's what he was.
How do you want Amari to be remembered? And what are your favorite memories with him? What was Amari like as a kid?
Man, he was just a great kid, man. He was like the golden child, man. He got straight A's. He was a good student. He was a good team player. He was athletic. He you know.
Man, he got good straight A's. I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. I do go to school. I used to go to middle school, high school. Man, I graduated. I made straight A's for myself. But sometimes I did fail, but sometimes I get correct. You know, when you correct yourself, you say, hey, what 2 plus 2 is 4. Everybody already know the ABCs and stuff. But some people, they just fail school. They say, man, I'm going to drop out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go in somebody's life, do this, blah, blah. I'm going to go smoke, go do this, go be gangster. People don't care, man. People don't give a damn. People don't give a damn. That's what they do. They don't give a damn about that stuff, man. All they do, I'm gonna go hustle. I'm gonna make some money. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna do all this because you know I'm a gangster. I'm a man in the world, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. This is crazy, bro. Crazy people, man. Let's get to it.
Oh, he loved basketball. He loved football. He loved riding bikes. He loved popping wheelies. He loved making his little money off selling his bikes and stuff. You know, he didn't like being yelled at, just like me. He didn't like being scolded. He loved his brother and sister dearly. He would always, mess with his little brother, but in a sense, like, it was just him, trying to keep him tough. He loved his baby sister. He loved his mama dearly. Like, like, you couldn't ask any more from God to have a son like that.
That's right.
You couldn't ask any more from God to have a baby like that. Were you just like, damn, man? Like, I can't even get mad at you for having the stuff that you do, and what you don't do is just like, that's just Mari. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but God not getting mad about anything. God try to do his best. The Most High Christ is doing his best for your son, He tried his best for everything. But you can't get mad at God because God still love you, bro. But I'm going to tell you one thing right now, man. Because you know how people are upset about, oh, man, God don't do me this for me. I don't like God no more. Nah, man, you got to pray on God every single day. He will forgive everything, you know what I mean? I don't ever hate God. I'm telling you right now, I love God the Most High. That's the family right there for you, man. No, don't be like, oh, I'm feel ashamed. God don't help me out no more, man. This is make me upset. Don't get upset. You know, the most I can hear everything. He can hear it loud and clear. You know, that's what you gotta understand. Respect the Most High. You know, he gonna keep helping you. What he gotta do. You know, that's what I do, man. You know, you say, you know what? I can't take an anger on my own father like that. Because if I took the anger on him, he go like, why you upset, Fred? I don't know, Lord. I don't know what to do. You know, I was terrified. I was mad. I don't know why. You know, I can't go and get to my father like that. I can't get to the Most High like that. You know what I mean? You still gotta love yourself and respect yourself. You know what I mean? So let's get to the video. All right, it's almost over. I got like 41 minutes on here, man, but I'm getting to it.
And he was always happy. He was just always happy, always smiling.
I understand 41 minutes, almost an hour ago, but I'm not gonna be that long. You know what I mean?
Smile would just light up the sky, like, man, like, oh my God, he took my baby. He took my baby.
Amen. You the one that shot that boy? I hope you stay in jail for life. But I don't know who your name is, but I hope you stay in jail for life. If you probably like you're 16 or 17 or 18, or you're probably a teenager for doing something like that, you're a criminal, bro. You're a criminal, you're a felony, for real. That's messed up, what you just did. I don't know what to say to you, man. You effed up for killing somebody.
They took my baby. And I don't mean that, I don't know, like, disrespectful to anybody else who lost their kid, but they took my golden boy, man. Like, people knew in this community that my son was going to be somebody, My son was going somewhere. He had it up here. One thing that was different about me, I never gave up on my kids.
Never.
And every time I had a kid, it was a surprise. Like, I never knew, like, oh, month 1, oh, I got a baby coming. It was like 4 months in, boom, 5 months in, you got a baby on the way. So it was just like, I was surprised with him. I was surprised with Mari. I was surprised with KK. I was surprised with BB. I was surprised with Kamaya. Like, all these were just blessings just coming to me like, bam, 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 bam. You know, like, I'm like, man, how I'm going to do this? How I'm going to take care of all these kids? How I'm going to just be able to just be there and be able to just do everything that everybody else is doing and just be the man that I'm supposed to be and take care of my family and get a big house and get them their own room and buy them shoes and clothes whenever they need it, whenever they want, whatever they ask for. Like I struggled, so I did whatever I could do. Like, I cut hair, right? I painted houses, I worked on houses, I did whatever. I worked at the school, I did everything to be there, to provide for my family. And all I was trying to do was just be there with my family and have a good time. And for him, and just have a family outing. And I didn't go there because of these people were going to be there. I just went there because my wife wanted to go because they asked to bring my baby girl over there. Because it was a baby's party. So we wanted our babies to be together. I didn't know all these other people was going to be there and be doing all this crazy mess. So, like, I ain't gonna never let us down, and I don't feel safe. My kids don't feel safe. My wife don't feel safe. The hardest thing was, like, okay, it's bullets flying. Which baby do I go for? Which one do I go for? Then people running everywhere. I'm like, oh, I done lost sight of him. I'm like, damn, I gotta find. She was the first one that I seen, so I grabbed her.
Yeah.
Then he was the second one, but it was too late. So I don't know, maybe I should have just went for him first. Maybe I should have just, knowing that I heard the gunshots, I should have just ran to him first.
For a long time, the stereotype about dads was that they're unengaged and uninformed.
Oh my God. I just don't want to ever never experience nothing like that again. I can't even sleep. I can't eat. I ain't slept in 3 days. I ain't ate really nothing in 3 days. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to go on. My mental health, I work at the schools. I can't even be around kids no more, like high school kids that are ignorant, that's trying to be like, I can't be in a setting like that no more. So how am I going to provide for my family if I can't even do my job? Because of all this. Like, I don't know, man. This don't even make no sense, man. It really don't. My baby ain't coming home ever again. Ever again. It's like I want to die just so I can be with my son. I don't want to live no more just so I can be there with him, so I can hold him. It's just so painful for me to just see my son there.
Look, man, you had to say that. Killing yourself to go see your son, and he got buried. But look, I understand you're very angry. I understand you're upset, you're losing a son. But now, like I said, he's in heaven with the Most High, all right, man. But I get what you come through. I know you've been through a lot. Even your family been through a lot. You know, it's crazy out here, and I'm sorry to hear that what you coming from. So anyway, I'm not gonna stay that long, man, but we gotta do what we gotta do with the Most High said, man, because we got a lot of hatred going on. People go wild. These got to stop, you know what I mean? Y'all can hear some more before I head on out of here. So just listen to more, and then I'm out.
They're dying. And not only, like, I'm trying to save him and them. I don't know if anybody has ever experienced anything like that. It's horrific. Like, I thought horror movies were scary. No. Horror movies are not scary. What's horrifying is seeing your kids and seeing bullets flying everywhere and you trying to save them. There's always going to be a void in my heart now, and all my family, all my kids. My daughter, she got hit. I could have lost her, you know, and she it's going to change her for life. My son, it's going to change him for life. Him and Amari share the same room. He can't even sleep in the same room no more. And you know what I'm saying? They having nightmares. My wife, how you think she feel? That's her baby.
What would you want to say to Amari?
I would tell like what I would tell him every day, son. I love you, baby boy. I love you with all my heart, and I wish I would have been able to take that bullet for you, or I wish I would have been able to save you from all this happening to you. And I tried to do what I can, and Daddy is sorry, and Daddy love you, and Daddy miss you. Daddy ain't gonna never be right without you. Daddy ain't gonna never be right without you. That boy changed me. He made me into the man. He changed me into being the man. Baby, just come see me. Just come help me. Just put your hands on me. Just come soothe my soul so I can at least get some rest, so I can keep fighting. So I can keep fighting for your brothers and sisters, baby. And I'm sorry. Daddy is sorry. And I'll say it for the rest of my life. I will say it for the rest of my life. Every day I wake up.
There you go, man. It's hard to say, man. This is sad, someone losing a family, though. But look, I will keep y'all an update and let y'all know what's going on. But I will do videos about Newbury again. That dude is being selfish right now. I know what he's doing right now, talking crap about Brayway and Rango and Rollo. I don't know what he's doing, man. But keep your head up to the Most High. I'm gonna give y'all to pray everything, but you need to get with the Most High Christ for now. I'm out. Much love and peace.